It was during IASIS this last 3 months, I would say, when we've been doing that I have felt like myself again. I feel like I have a helmet over my head. That sounds really weird, but I have like a protection over my head right now after doing IASIS. Like there's something protecting it from getting a migraine. Anybody with a migraine knows you start to get like an inkling in your heart or your mind or your spirit that tells you you're gonna get a migraine, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's the worst feeling. And so I would get that inkling and then something would stop and it wouldn't turn into a migraine. Now that's not to say that I never have had a migraine since having IASIS, but I would say they're much less painful, they're much less debilitating, and much less frequent. I think the thing I really appreciate about Trevor is that I feel like he's being honest with me. I don't feel like he's just giving me an answer because that's what he's supposed to say. Because I think sometimes in the medical world you can walk in and they use all this medical jargon and they kind of try to convince you, and he just listens and then tries to help. He might not know, and it might not have the results that we would hope. Like even with IASIS, he said it works for many people, but it might not work. And just realizing that he would not pretend he knows everything, I really appreciate his honesty. Hi, my name is Amber Dahl, and I'm 45 years old, and I have 4 kids, and my profession is I am a stay-at-home mom, taking care of the kids and doing all the things. So I chose Valley Vital Medicine because I have had really good results in the past, as I've tried Trevor, talking to Trevor, doing the things that he's suggested. I actually know Trevor on a personal level. His wife is my good friend, and so she's had her own health struggles too. So knowing that they've walked their own medical journey and they've tried different things, I know that he has tried a lot of his own things that he's giving to us. And so I chose to, entrust him with our medical needs, and he just is always honest and straightforward, has great suggestions, things to try. I started coming to Valley Vital Medicine a couple years ago for my son who has cerebral palsy, and he was having some issues with his digestion and a few other things. So we started seeing Trevor, and he suggested different things to help my son, and I really appreciated it. And then my other son, just recently, I had some issues with his lack of wanting to eat food, different things related to the trauma that he had when he was in foster care. So I was asking for some help from Trevor to try and get through those things. And so Trevor recommended doing IASIS. And as he explained IASIS out and the different things it could help with, I realized it was probably good for not only my oldest son, but also my other son who has cerebral palsy, and my daughter and myself, because we had a lot of trauma, which led for me to migraine headaches. They'd be off and on for the past, I'd say even 20 years, but more frequent and more painful in the last 4 years. I would get them 2 to 3 times a month. Of course, with my headaches, I first went to my primary care doctor, and she gave me the usual headache medicine, and it would help mask a little bit of the symptoms, but it didn't give me long-lasting result. My family has experienced some really good things since working at Valley Vital Medicine. I have seen our home life improved, and our sleep has improved. Just seeing how my kids can sleep through the night, it has eased their anxiety. It has helped my kids when they're in school, has helped them with their concentration. My one son has cerebral palsy, and his handwriting is not great because his hand is weak. However, since we began IASIS, his handwriting has improved, and so his performance in school has improved. My daughter has really struggled with racing thoughts, anxiety, concentration at school, and I have noticed her handwriting has improved. She's taking her time to do her best. She seems less anxious. I'm just so thankful. I'm very thankful for trying it. I'm thankful that my kids and myself, we've had good results. The people are amazing here. They are so kind. They are helpful. They are full of grace. I come in with my kids, and we're kind of loud, and we're a little disruptive sometimes. I mean, we try to keep it quiet as much as you can, but they are so kind, helping out, getting my kids a snack while I'm getting my IASIS. I mean, they're super flexible. If If I'm running just a few minutes late, I mean, they give me grace. They're super people, and I just really love coming here.